used to have a list of options, obviously. We changed that so this feels a little more like the head coach interface. You can basically trigger through the different options and pull up your list of screens. These are dynamic, based obviously in the off-season versus regular season, that kind of stuff. This shows you all the news up here. So if somebody gets injured, traded, cut, any of that stuff, it'll throw it up there. This matches the weather in your franchise game. So you can see if it's going to be snowing or rainy, that kind of stuff. And it's obviously based on where you are. It shows your opponent, whatever the stadium is.
Interface the same for online franchise, and it's pretty much identical.
It's a little different, but it's basically using the same kind of core hub. Easier to kind of use. All you do is press start, play my game, sim preseason or sim this week, sim to this game. Let me get out of the preseason so I can show you the extra point stuff. Tune the heck out of stats. Like I said, tune the heck out of the draft logic. Teams actually make smart picks now. You don't have the Colts taking a quarterback. Like if they're picking 9th overall or something, they'll wait till the 6th or 7th round. So all that stuff. I played, like I said, like 10 seasons this weekend just to make sure at the last minute that everything was really solid. I was very happy with how things turned out.
So are they now drafting for, does it vary by team, or do they always draft by need first?
It varies a little bit by team, but last year we basically had a bug in there that made them draft a lot just based on best available. Oh, sorry, I chose import draft class. Now they basically go through and look at need, and it's need based on the most severe need. So they'll go through and basically say, you know, we desperately need a corner, and we sort of need a DT. Make sure we take a corner if one's there.
I heard about the Total Access show. Is that
I'm about to show you that right now. So if you sim a week or play a week, when you pop out to next week, you'll see a little thing pop up here with Y that says the extra point, and you can go ahead and watch the extra point. I press Y when I'm out of it.
Welcome to the Extra Point. I'm Brett Charles from NFL Network. We're set to take you around the league with game recaps, previews, and much more. Let's spin it over to Alex Flanagan. We'll get it started.
Thanks, man. Up first, highlights and stats from
So
the
recap
weekend's
big
best
games
game.
this week.
Brought to you by
They'll
Sprint.
talk about division
The
standings.
Jacksonville
When you get closer to
Jaguars
the
faced off
playoffs, they'll
against
give you
the
kind of a playoff
Indianapolis
picture,
Colts
who's
at
close to
Lucas
making
Oil
it.
Stadium.
They'll talk about players of the year,
Jacksonville's
anything like that, any kind of big news.
Is it a part of online too, or is it?
Jacksonville came out on top.
That's a good question. I'm not sure. I don't want to say yes or no.
The Kansas City Chiefs.
The other nice thing you can do is you can press up or down on this list. If you don't care about this game, you can go, all right, show me the offensive player of the week.
Tom Brady was the offensive
Brady's on
player
fire,
of the
obviously.
week.
You can preview next week's game.
Peterson was the defensive player of the week. Houston goes to LP Field to take on the Titans.
It'll tell you if the guy's tell you if a guy's injured, that kind of stuff. Really focus on the important things. The nice thing about this is you don't have to dig in franchise mode now. Sort of like the kind of the concept we try to do in head coach. When you pop out a game, all stuff that matters. What are my division standings? Who am I playing next week? You know, what happened to the Colts in my division? That kind of stuff. And you get in and play next week if you want. So.